So beautiful people. Today this is your boy I. Today too I'm here to talk about my journey in photography. It was so amazing, bro. I think when I started photography, I said, I think when I started photography, I said photography is not anything I like. Because my dream is to be a doctor, right? I think when I complete SS and my dream to work towards it to be a health personnel, but I think it's my senior brother who introduced photography to me, and when he introduced photography to me, I was not all that much interested in photography. I said photography is not a dream work I have to be done or I have to be doing. And these are some of the challenges when I be in photography industry I got. You understand? I got to the point that I think my first contract I get, guys, it was so it was so tired day and boring day for me because I was so tired and I don't even know what I should do. Not like I don't know what I should do. If I show my first contract work, you won't tell me that this is my first contract work because I did amazing and fantastic job. But the problem was getting it on that particular day is I supposed to hire a videographer for the work. But I told myself I would do the both because I'm a type of person. I have the spirit of encouragement. I have we can do it. Spirit we can do it, right? So I take those two contracts and I just want to do by myself. So I think that's the only challenge I got in that place. And what I do was like I have no option because when I went to the set, I think I asked, these are the things that I asked for the bride, because I asked him, bride, okay, what type of song do you like? What type of song like when they pray for you, be happy? Because I studied that as a photographer, every photographer when you go, you have to make sure the place is busy. Play some songs, play some lady songs, engage your clients. So I start engaging my clients and I start making them happy. You understand? And I start taking the exclusive of the bride face. That day I was doing both videos and pictures. So I was finding difficult to, you know. And I remember I go with a friend who called Steve. He said he want to learn the job of photography. And he doesn't know anything. Right? He really doesn't know anything. And what am I going to do? So I think I handle my Canon F50 to Steve-O. Steve-O doesn't know anything, so what Steve-O is going to shoot for me is like, yo bro, bullshit. You understand? So I was both directing the video and both directing my pictures. And I promise you, I got amazing make. But the fact that I didn't got better job for the video side, because the video side there was nobody to shoot it for me. You understand? The person who was doing it is not at all that pro. You understand? All that pro. So I thought these are some of the challenges I would like to share with you, right? I realized that as a photographer, you have to get a spirit of encouragement. You have to be bold. You also have to know poses. You understand? Poses. When they talk about pose, you have to know how to position your bride. You have to know how to position your subject, because those are most important things. As a photographer, I watch some of photography, wedding photography, and they be looking through their phone, looking for poses to give it to a client, or yes, and that is very wrong. As a photographer, but wait, one thing I would like to tell you is, you see, photography is not like I'm doing it. You must to have a passion for it. We don't just stand and doing photography. No, it doesn't. It's not anywhere. You can't just stood up and said I wanna be this. You have to have a passion for whatever you want to do, especially if you're a content creator. You have to have a passion for what you've been doing, because if you don't have a passion for what you've been doing, that is, you're getting the thing definitely wrong. If the passion is there, you're going to come out of beautiful things. You understand? So that's, I'm chipping this inside, because now, right now, you can see a lot of people just jump into photography business that because they are in because of money. No, we are in because of money, but you have to have a passion for what you're doing. Without passion, there's no way you're gonna come out with successful end. You understand? So that are the tips I would like to share with you. The tips I would like to share with you, one is to be to be bold, to be bold to speak to your client, to be bold to position your subject, or to be bold to position your bride poses in your mind. Don't just go look through your phone to be showing your bride how to be. You understand? It's that thing is past. I think when I start my photography, I work with Speed Life Photography. I was the one managing Speed Life Photography, and anybody who would come there liked my vibe, because I was giving a free true vibe, which people would like to come more. You understand? And I got to start on my own. When I started on my own, people were liking my lifestyle, liking copying my how I do my editing. You understand? And one thing too I would like to share with you as a photographer. Number one, you have to come out with your style. Photography is not about, okay, Jima is doing this, so I have to follow Jima. It's wrong. You have to come out with your style. You don't have to listen to nobody, because photography is not about like, yo, I'm listening to this guy and copy this guy's style. Photography is about listen to your style, do what you think like your client will be happy with it, not other photography will be happy with it. You get my point? Because this work is like, what you have to put it in your mind, this work is not about you are competing with anybody. We are not competing with anybody, right? That's why I say you have to come out with your style. Me like this, I'm not competing with anybody. Every photographer is my friend. You understand? Every photographer is my friend, and every filmmaker is my friend. I started filmmaking journey not long ago, but what what I'm doing in filmmaking is greater than a pro. You understand? The reason is, as a creative content creator, you have to come out with your style. You understand? You have to come out with your style. You don't need to learn anybody. You don't need to learn to copy from anybody, because if you didn't come out of with your style, at the end you're going to end up with to just give up. Because when I started photography, the challenges I got was my retouching was bad. But I sit down, okay, good. People like retouch pictures. So what am I going to do about my retouch pictures? I have to make sure my retouch pictures are different from other photographers. Number three, I have to make sure my color grading are different from other photographers. Now, when it comes to the aspect of color grading and retouching, I think no one in Ghana here, nobody can compare. You understand? Because I get time for myself, and I learn what I learn. Like, I open my eyes, I open everything of me. I give all to whatever, like what I wanna do. Sometimes I said, give all to your work. If you give all to your work, you're gonna be happy for yourself, not be anybody. You understand? So what I would like to share to us upcoming photography or incoming photography, incoming photography, what I'd like to share with you is, make sure you come out with your style. Make sure like you be bold enough. Some photographers don't know how to talk. I'm a type of person, I don't like talking, but when it comes to my work field, I like how to engage my people. I like how to engage my clients. You see me in normal day talking, it's very, very hard. But when it comes to my work, I'm bold enough to tell you what to do. Don't let a client to tell you. I think one day I went with a friend see my work and said he liked the work, so he wants to give me a job. So I remember I go with a friend to shot, like I shot a friend a friend wedding for him, um in my, like in the journey of my work. And uh when we went to the field, I was laughing. My friend asked me the reason I was laughing. He he he, he let a client control him as a photographer, and that's really wrong. That's really wrong. We don't let client to control you, to tell you what poses you have to give it to the client. In that place, you made the client sees you as unprofessional. You understand? It's the tips that I'm sharing to you, you up there incoming photographers. You understand? You shouldn't let the client tell you that I want this pose, I want this, I want that. You rather have to engage the client, give them poses, give them the different styles they want. Because if you give them what they want, they're gonna be happy with you. You understand? And most important thing, what make people, or what make your subject beautiful is a portrait shot. You understand? What make your subject look more attractive to people is a portrait shot. I think when I start shooting my portrait shot and people began to like my works more, and people to begin to follow my old account more. You understand? Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to share this link if you like the tips I'm sharing with you. So this is what I'm going to tell you as incoming photography. You understand? Don't copy anybody's style. Bring your own style. If really you want to be a creative, you understand, you want to be a creative, not just a photographer. We have photographer and we have a creative photographer. You understand? So they are different. I'll get time to explain this thing to you. We have photographer. The reason why we have a photographer is just like I'm jumping in as my stepping stone. You understand? Some people take photography as a stepping stone, and they are the ones spoiling the work now. You understand? They take photography like I'm just jumping in to do something and go, and it's really wrong. And we have creative photography. Creative photographers are those who are dying for the work, who are really dying for the work. They do it passionately. They love what they do. You understand? As a creative photographer, you must love the work. You must love what you do. And one last thing I would like to share with you: don't let anybody, like what you do, like your work. Like you, don't let you rather like your work before other person will like your work. Because if you didn't like your work, nobody going to like your work. When I started photography, my Instagram followers was 0. It was one, and now it's almost like 1,000 going. You understand? The reason is I don't care if even a short eye, I'll post it. I'll post it to my Instagram. It's something funny. Yeah. Whatever I shot it, I remember those days when I shot it, and people will be, hey, like they see, you see, if they see you be like higher than them, they would try to limit you, everything about you. That's why I say be bold enough. Because this work, if you are not bold enough, you give up in the middle, in the middle of button. You understand? So you don't have to do like you. Come out with your own style. Love what you do. Like, be yourself. Focus. See, the word is focus. This week you have to be like this. Focus. If you don't focus, you're gonna lose everything. And more important, learn how to stay silent. If you learn how to stay silent, you're going to be more creative. Like, you're gonna create more things, you're gonna love more things and all those stuff. But if you're not creative, if you don't learn how to be silent, Charlie, you make noise. You understand? The noise I'm talking of, you should borrow. Because when I start photography, I didn't use any proper camera. I start with bomb camera. I will share with you. I will share with you as time's going on. I start with unprofessional cameras. I think a friend gets me some camera. I think I was in Nachimota that time. He bought some camera for me, and the camera was like it was like bomb, bro. I didn't know the type of camera. It was Canon, that Canon. I think remote C, BB. I forget, but it was really bomb. Off, everything was off. But when I show you a shot of those pictures, it's like, yo, the guy is good. You understand? The guy is really good. I trust myself. You have to learn how to trust yourself. If you don't learn how to trust yourself in this way, nobody is going to trust you. Learn how to trust yourself. Learn how to trust your work. That's how this world day. If you don't learn how to trust yourself, you're gonna work in vain. Everything gonna you're gonna do zero work. And moreover, this is the last thing I would like to chip it in. Moreover, this work is not like, yo, you always have to be consistently shooting. Don't wait for a client to call you for a work. That is deepest mistake some of the photographers make. If you wanna be a creative photographer, don't wait a client to call you like, yo, I've called you, come and do my work for me. Don't wait for a client's call. Consistently shooting. Shoot, call models. Tell them like, yo, I wanna do this. I want to do this. I remember those days I can call model from Osu to just come and studio for us to shoot something, to create a content. You understand? I remember there's a girl called Vanessa. I worry this girl a lot. I can call this girl from Dansoma. I was staying in Dansoma. I can call this girl from Dansoma. He will come Dansoma, man, and I'll be somewhere looking for props. And one thing, be creative. I can take something from maybe in a bin and use it to create something. That's me. You understand? So that's why I say you have to love what you do. If you don't love what you do, you're gonna work in it. Thank you for watching me, and please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Subscribe, please. Share to your people to love my story, my journey.